All right.
Now what's this? No Lives Matter.
So this is Tom McDonald, No Lives Matter, okay?
All right.
Hip-hop diet is full of guys who cannot even rap. Media dividing us by colors, white or black. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack. Everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We can unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections.
He's speaking a message.
Nah, I never did this. I never did this one. I did most of them though.
No Lives Matter?
I didn't do No Lives Matter.
Oh.
On my playlist, I have 26 Tom McDonald reactions, and I never did this one. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. We gonna restart this again, so you get the breakdown vibes. Right here. I need you to be with me, sweetie.
I am with you, honey. Can I do a little breakdown too?
You want to do a breakdown?
Just a little bit.
Little bit?
Just a little bit. See, he know all the boys. He teach me.
Yeah. All right, we got Tom McDonald, No Lives Matter. Let's get it.
All right, let's go, y'all.
Hip-hop diet is full of guys who cannot even rap. Media dividing us by colors, white or black. If you believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. If you don't hate police, then everybody thinks you're whack.
All right, what you think about that? You think he was saying facts?
That was only 15 seconds.
Yeah.
I need 30. I need 15 more seconds.
You need 15 more seconds?
I need 15 more.
All right.
Everything's so connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and a whole depression. We can unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey,
Okay, so you asked me, was that fact?
Was that fact? That Black Lives Matter got so aggressive that even white folks can't support the message. That's not fact. All right, why you say that?
Well, I mean, we got a reason why we like that.
I mean, look at what
the pressure with Black Lives Matter. Yeah. So,
I mean, the original message of Black Lives Matter. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be, a movement for us. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up like what? It ended up turning into a whole anti-family movement.
Yeah. So it gave a lot of pressure and like how other race supported. We so like you said, aggressive.
Right. The mixed emotions?
Yeah.
Okay. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. All right, let's go. Let's get back to the message.
Depression, we can unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey, the music we bump.
He said, let us divide us with votes in election. You think so? You think votes in election would divide people more? Well, I think so. I think votes in elections really do divide us. The two-party system, for me personally, like the two-party system is a joke because the people who run the two-party system are all on the same side. So that's my opinion, but let's go.
About shooting guns and doing drugs. Hey, whoa. The things that we want are promoted subliminally through the songs like, you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills, hit the blunt and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites, put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa.
And he got the grills and everything.
Yeah, you like.
So is he representing like imitating that cake?
No, I don't think
With
so.
the grill? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying getting the message
Yeah.
from behind the American flag to grills to okay.
Well, I mean, Tom has a grill almost in every that's his grill. He just, to me, he just white boy with a grill. I got a difference of opinion on that, BB. You know what I'm saying? Left wing, right wing is all the same. I think we try to vote for the lesser of two evils, but I don't think it's really useful to vote for any evil. I like the line about Antifa though.
The elites put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. by race and religion, segregated into teams. You're a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the roof.
Oh my God. You know what? I like how he set up the Antifa line. He started dragging the bars, like right at the end of the line, like 3 bars before he said Antifa. So it was a good setup. You know what I'm saying? I like how the beat just kind of left quiet just so he could just kind of point at the camera like, okay, buddy, you win. Like, all right, let's check out the hook.
You're a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter. If we knew what the news wants, blood gon' splatter. Turn us on each other till no lives matter. Freedom's dead. If you have an opinion, take it back. People hate the president. If you don't, then you trash. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. The government abuses us. It's all part of the plan.
But I will say, here's me critiquing the actual song, but I like at the beginning of each verse, he always had that support vocal that says facts, you know what I'm saying, to help support each and every bar. I know some people that'll probably feel differently about what he's saying, but most people will probably agree with that.
Using mainstream rap. The government abuses us. It's
Hey,
all part
Angela.
of the plan. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws to govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey, music we.
All right, let me take that back. Let me rewind that real quick.
The president, if you don't, then you trash. Indoctrinate the nation using news and mainstream rap. The government abuses us, it's all part of the plan. And it's so confusing. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws to govern.
And let me be black, and I'm gonna tell you why we feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Let me be authentically black. All right, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was supposed to be a movement for us, by us, or something like that. So when you come back behind Black Lives Matter and say all lives matter, right? It's kind of neutralizing what we saying. You know what I'm saying? As black people, we trying to create a movement, and then somebody else talking about, which we know all lives matter. If we all got common sense, all lives do matter. But right now, we trying to say us, because nobody wasn't, and I'll be honest, nobody wasn't saying all lives matter when it was Asian lives matter. Nobody went behind them and said all lives matter. But you had all of social media coming behind black folk. It's something about, and I noticed the trends, I know the patterns. I've seen them before. It's like whenever we try to create a movement to get everybody to understand and get in the line of like what we trying to say or we trying to bring attention to, there's always a counter movement that neutralizes what we say. You know what I'm saying? It's Black Lives Matter. What it turned into was something that was anti-black man. So I don't support that anyway, but the initial message, yes. Now, most people will say, oh yeah, y'all contradicting yourself. Look at y'all neighborhoods. I'm like, look, are the gang violence and shootings and killings in the black neighborhoods, that's the most glorified thing, that it's more glorified than it is with other cultures. And there's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around for a long time. You hear about most shooters in urban neighborhoods than you hear about everywhere else. They happen, but what's put more in the media? You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. If I had to be completely honest, like, and I'm not trying to disrespect all lives, because I think common sense would say all lives do matter, but when it's a movement that has a centralized focus. Now, don't get me wrong. If black folks was talking about all Black Lives Matter and they wouldn't let nobody else join in, that want to support the movement, that ain't right either. Say your wife is so adorable, how'd you get so lucky? Well, how she get lucky? Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a catch. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dolphin. You know what I'm saying? You can't catch dolphins. All right? I just want to let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? She was out at the beach. I was in the water.
Dolphins still.
No, man, dolphins do that too.
No, they don't.
Dolphins do that too. They clap. They clap. They clap.
No.
Yes, they do. Dolphins.
Hey.
You ain't watched. You ain't never seen Flipper.
Hey, dolphins.
No, man. You ain't never seen Flipper.
They don't do that, honey.
Flipper did that.
That's a seal.
That ain't a seal.
Yes, it is.
That's a flipper. Flipper do that. Go to SeaWorld. Flip. Look, man, look. Flipper.
We need another drink.
Yeah.
Everybody put drink in the chat for Bugs.
Pull me up. Pull me up.
I'll be back.
Tasha is my bartender. I'm at the bartender. I ain't wrong. Flipper was Shoot, don't get me wrong. I know what a seal is. I know they do that too. No, I didn't. I made the flipper sound. Why y'all talking about I made the seal sound? No, I didn't. Flipper clap. I told y'all, Natasha know what I'm talking about. Natasha know what I'm talking about. Flipper was
Yeah.
Bottoms up.
He mad because he did the wrong thing.
It was I know what a seal do. We got them in Florida too.
That
Yeah. Flipper did. Flipper clap.
No confusion. Black Lives Matter is a valuable movement, but all lives matter ain't racist or stupid. It's non-black humans who don't feel included. All colors fall under laws that govern the whole country, and we all suffer. We're all broke, and nobody recovers until we accept that we're all brothers. Hey.
Now he said, we're all the same. Basically, I'm gonna just sum it up. He said, we're all the same, but we all brothers. Now I will say, look. This whole racial tension and everything that they use to divide us as people, I do believe that we all can come together, but I think our cultures are so different. But then there's like a lot of mistrust back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing that whereas, black folks, when we try to come together, there's always like a mole or somebody undercover posing as a supporter, or somebody who wants to come in and support, but they end up being, you know what's the cure to all this? No TV.
Yeah.
I think the over influx of media,
tear us apart.
really tear us apart. So as long as like we'll never really be able to come together until we're able to have the rough conversations about racism. That's it. One side has to acknowledge it and stop saying it don't exist.
Music we make, all about big booties and getting paid. Hey, whoa. We watch the news and it fills up our brains with violence and riots and race. Like this is a race war. You need to hate more. Get what you came for. You need some songs about Xanax and violence so you can escape more. What a vicious cycle we...
I like that.
Break away from they control the culture, they control the paper. They're indoctrinating a whole generation till the patriots start to hate the nation. The music we love make us dumb and addicted. The news that we watch is brainwashing the children. The viruses, riots, and racist conditions ain't problems, they're symptoms of life in the system. Screaming from the rooftops.
A lot of people would say Tom crazy for what he just said.
Why?
Because a lot of people don't believe. A lot of people don't believe that, there's a whole systematic oppression. What do you think? They believe that people created those terms to cause more division. Some people like to argue from positions of authority, but they don't want to acknowledge that the mistakes that the country made in the past. And that's one of the things that I think that's one of the most key components to really shutting everything down is really being honest about the roots of this country. The media is key. But it's definitely a very, very high deception that to be honest, like I feel like it's too. You would have to overthrow the people in charge now in order to change everything immediately. And I don't think we can fight as the public, but they have access to stuff that can wipe cities off the map. Man, like if you guys research like Afro-American anything, and I can't get too specific because I can't remember the exact term. Indigenous people of like every nation, you'll find that every nation has like an Afro version of that nation. But final boss, I will say there are some countries that treat black people with very high regard. And I think it was and I just think it's the simple fact that we don't really know our true history as a people to ground us in who we supposed to be. The whole world doesn't know what black people's real history is. People are learning about it now, but the whole world wouldn't even be able to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one thing I did discover, like when I watch things on TikTok and stuff, and I watch people talk about information on Instagram, all over social media, it's a lot of people that like trying to find like where African Americans are rooted at, like what's our real origin. You know what I'm saying? Before we got to America, who were we? And I think that's the number one, that's the biggest secret in the world. Like who were we before slavery? We wasn't just sitting in the jungle butt naked. I know that. Like we had culture, we had a way of life that we lived. We had a God we served, you know, we had a whole entire culture. Yeah, I'm afraid of that racism video too. But you guys have confidence in me. I'm not as sensitive as I may put off. I've been through a lot. I've had racism happen to me, and I know what real racism like. I know what certain versions of racism feel like. But let's continue. Let's continue. Yeah, I've heard Upchurch. Lives matter.
The music will make you dumb. The media makes you hate. And they control them both. There ain't no escape. They put the world in a state of chaos. Economy crashing and massive layoffs. Black against white, or it's left versus right. Divide and conquer and control is the payoff. Screaming from the rooftops.
What you think about that?
That's fact.
That's facts? Big facts?
That's big facts.
All right. I ain't got nothing to say to that. That was big facts, Tom. Oh, I didn't. This is like the real quick Nova cameo at the end. This song actually wasn't what I expected. I really thought it was going to be something different. Some of the messages in this song were what I expected, but I think the overall message wasn't what I expected, if that makes sense.